Hello, I'm Congressman Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee. Welcome to the first webcast of what I like to call Budget School. This week, House Republicans, because we believe that the American people have a right to know how their money is spent, will begin to break down and demystify the budget process. We're going to conduct a classroom of sorts on the House floor, walking through the budget document, discussing the consequences of baseline budgeting, zero-based budgeting, performance-based budgeting, dissecting the appropriations bills, highlighting the risk of growing entitlements, and the waste of earmarks. My colleagues and I will be using this forum to summarize those sessions and to direct taxpayers to additional resources. First things first, though, as with all classes, we've got some homework for you. Follow the links on this site and take a real look at the President's budget proposal for this year. You're not going to believe how big it is. In our first session, we reviewed how Washington spent the taxpayers' money last year, breaking it down by household. Washington spent $24,106 per household in 2007. That's the highest total since World War II. The federal government collected about $21,992 per household in taxes. That difference, that $2,114, represents this year's budget deficit per household, which, along with all the prior year's government debt, is going to be dumped in the laps of our children. That $24,106 per household that the federal government spent breaks down this way. Social Security and Medicare, $8,301. This system can remain sustainable only if there are enough workers to support all retirees, which is why it risks collapsing under the weight of 77 million retiring baby boomers. Defense, $4,951. Anti-poverty programs got $3,550. Interest on the federal debt, $2,071. The federal government is $9 trillion in debt. It owes $5 trillion to public bond owners and the rest to our federal agencies. Federal employee retirement benefits received $907 of your $24,106. Health research and regulation got $664. Veterans benefits $627. Education $584. Highways, mass transit $418. Justice administration $392. Natural resources in the environment $305. International affairs $304. Unemployment benefits $299. Community and regional development programs $282. A number of the items that I've mentioned are discretionary. Congress decides how much to spend on them every single year. We will discuss those items when we take up the appropriations bills later in the year. The other items I mentioned, Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security, are called entitlement programs. They grow based on the amount Americans are entitled to each year. Unlike discretionary spending, how much Washington spends on these programs is not determined by how much we take in. Unless we reform the sector of the budget, Congress and the American people will be faced with a stark choice in the not-too-distant future: unprecedented budget cuts or staggering income tax hikes. I hope you're going to join us here and on the House floor as we continue with this important project.